Hello, everybody. You know, I've tried to be a good man, try to do the things my mother always said, try to live a simple life. And this world we're living in is getting a bit overwhelming, especially when you can see the smoke through the trees. You know, a lot of people, they probably think, oh, yeah, Michael, he don't know what he's talking about. That dude's crazy. Well, let me take you on a little fantastical journey because I know things that I was anointed into that others aren't allowed to see, that others aren't allowed to talk about. Recently, some individuals, and if I have to mention names because they know who they are, you know who you are, it's all good, have threatened my family. And you drew a line in the sand when you threatened my family. This video here, I'm aching and brief because of what you did. Now it's time that I tell the whole world, because I'm not just going to share it on here, I'm going to share it on every platform, exactly what the Echelon program is. And it's still active and it still runs today in its entirety. If you knew about the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more you should know. These individuals, they control the group called the Octopus. They control the groups known as the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. There's all kinds of groups that they control. And some of you probably know them. There's a lot of names, but I'm tired of my rights in this country because we no longer live in America. In the last video I made, told you about how the Vatican had your name in all caps. It has your name in all caps because of the simple fact that you aren't an American. You're just a thought. You're just an idea. You're just a patent. You're a slave. In a free and sovereign country, we're not slaves. It's why they kill so many humans, because they can't understand the existence of the human soul. And my video that I was going to make coming up was going to be about what it means to be true blue. Because I've come across a lot of people in the recent past here, they got blue eyes, but there's nothing true blue about them. I've been around some really true blue people. And you know, it's funny, there's some pretty true blue people here on YouTube. Jay Woodward's one of them. Richie from Boston is another. Jacob Israel, for the most part. You know, you people think that threatening my family and their lives was the right thing to do. And no matter what I say and what I do, it falls on deaf ears. So, because of this, I'm definitely going to just make my video coming up tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. Just remember that I love each and every one of you guys. And you should understand that threatening a person and their family is nothing that you should do. It's morally unjustifiable. And there's a lot more than doing things like, you know, costing somebody their livelihood. Y'all should be thinking about that. But I know they're not. And that's why we have lawsuits. That's why we have a constitution. And for the last almost 15 years, none of my rights have been getting upheld or protected. And I've sat and I've thought and I've tried to figure it out why. It's because of what I know. And since you bastards couldn't leave me alone and let me live my life and let me have my freedom, and you're trying to take everybody's freedom away with coronavirus, it's time they know the extent of your echelon program. So I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. Until then, you have a good night.